everybody. My name is Chloe Hill, and what's your name?
It's Aurora.
And that's Roro.
It's Dada.
Oh, and Dada's behind the camera. We're a young family of 3, and we wanted to start this channel for a while. When I had her, I regretted not capturing those moments, and I wish that I had them. That being said, I'm pregnant. You heard it here first. I just found out today that I am pregnant, which is super exciting. Yeah, so we've been trying for some time. A while back, oh.
It's Lola.
So she's a movie star, as you can already tell. Back to the story. We've been trying for a while. I had to get surgery to get a polyp removed, but I didn't end up having polyps, so that's great. This is what people will come for anyway, so it's fine.
No.
Oh no.
Go.
Ow. This is life with a 2-year-old. Someone's had too much sugar. Okay, sorry about that. So we're about 6 to 8 months in with trying. It's been kind of a wild adventure because I was diagnosed with PCOS. It's called polycystic ovarian syndrome. And basically, the shortest answer to explain it is that my body does not ovulate on its own. So obviously that makes it very hard to conceive a child. We went to the doctor after I didn't get a period for like 6 months, and then we figured some things out, and that's when he wanted to do the polypectomy because he thought there might be one from the ultrasound that they did when they saw the polycystic ovaries. But luckily there's no polyp, so that was good. And then they started me on some medication. So they started me on progesterone and letrozole. Basically it's like a cycle. You start progesterone to induce a period, and then your period starts, and then on days 3 through 7 of your cycle, day 1 of your cycle being the first day of your period, on days 3 through 7 you take a tablet of letrozole each day. And so we tried that, and then that month went by and I did not ovulate at all. I took an ovulation test every day and I never got a positive. Then the next month he upped the dose, so I took 2 of those pills every day and still nothing. And then this last round that we just did, the 3rd round, I was taking 3 pills a day, and I didn't take as many ovulation tests because I actually got really sick this month. Yeah, so we didn't really try as hard this month, and I wasn't very on top of taking the tests. I was just kind of overwhelmed and stressed, and I just didn't want to put any more pressure on us after we just had a long couple of months. We kind of figured, you know, we've been praying for this. It's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. We're gonna try, but we're not gonna force it to happen, if that makes sense. And it's been pretty sad and pretty devastating feeling like there's something wrong with me and it's making it so we can't grow our family. But today is, what day is it? It's the 2nd of October, 2022, and today is the day that we found out that we are pregnant. Oh, I'm just so happy. It all worked out. It happened the month that we weren't worrying as much about, so I know that that has something to do with it. I actually started a new job this last month too. I think that really helped my mental health and definitely probably impacted everything else. Today I took a pregnancy test, and I've been kind of taking them on and off throughout the last couple months, and I pretty much figured this was gonna be a negative. Like, I wanted to be one of those cute YouTubers that like filmed their reaction, but like I said, this month we didn't really try as hard, and we weren't doing anything like every day like we did months prior. And so honestly, like, I didn't think it would turn out, but I always take a test just in case. So I did, and I took one probably a week ago and it was negative, so I was like, whatever. But I took one again today because this would be the end of my cycle. Tomorrow would be cycle day 30 for me, which that's how long my cycles have kind of been with the letrozole. So I figured, you know, it's the end of my cycle, I might as well just take one more, because you never know. When I took a pregnancy test the first time with Aurora, it came up pretty quick that it was positive. So this test I took, and it didn't come up right away, so I said, oh, it's negative. And before it was even all the way done, like filling up the bar, I just kind of left it on the counter and left. Well, we ended up leaving the house, and we did a bunch of other things, and then I came home, and I had to go to the doctor, and I had to pee or whatever, and I picked up the test, and there's 2 lines on it. With these tests, never is there 2 lines on it. Like, if it's negative, there's never even a hint. Like, it's always been like that. So immediately I'm thinking, oh, this is true. And here's the thing. I wanted to do like a cute thing where I surprised Logan with like a fun thing on our bed for when he came home one day. I was gonna surprise him basically and tell him that I'm pregnant, especially because we were really trying for this one. But I was too excited and too emotional and just overwhelmed and just, Logan? And he said, yeah. And I said, Logan, I'm pregnant. And then he came in there and I cried a lot and we hugged and just talked, and I said, Rory, you're gonna be a big sister. Mommy has a baby in her belly. And it was just really special. And then later on, it was kind of funny because I took my belly out, you know, and we were like looking at it, and then Rory just points to it and goes, baby. It's just so fun. And then we're also keeping the gender a surprise. I also am making it a goal for myself to be different this pregnancy. My first pregnancy was really, really hard for a lot of reasons. My birth was traumatic. I had a lot of stuff that happened to me, and I want this one to be different if I can help it. I'm just motivated to do better this time around and to be healthier and to take care of myself and to take care of my baby. And Aurora's perfect. She's healthy, and we're so grateful for that every single day, but that doesn't change the fact that it was still really hard for me. That being said, I'm planning on doing hypno babies, basically meditation to help you get through the pain of labor. I really want to do this naturally. I'm open to like get an epidural if I can't handle it. I'm always open to that. I'm open to whatever is medically necessary to ensure the safety of me and the baby. I'm going to try to do it natural. I'm really going to try to prepare myself. I am so excited. This time around we have a different doctor, and I'm really excited for that too because he's a great guy and he really cares for me and my needs, and I just really appreciate him. And I'm also medicated this time around. Hopefully my emotions are a little bit more stable, or at least as stable as they can be when you're pregnant. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say, but we are just so excited, and I'm so happy that I have the tools that I have so I can document this part of our lives, even if it's just for us, even if nobody else watches it and it doesn't help anybody else. I just am glad that we can create something that our families can look back on forever and say, oh my gosh, this was my mom, and she cared enough that she wanted to make these videos for me and for our family. Thank you for watching this if you do. If you don't, that's okay too. I hope that everybody out there has a wonderful day or had a wonderful day, and goodbye. Double wave is weird. It might be a little weird. Goodbye. Or just no wave. I don't know. How do you end these things? This is awkward. Bye.